Hi everyone, so today I'm filming my March favorites video, and this isn't the usual setup I film in. I'm at my grandparents' house for Easter Sunday, and that's why everything's just a little different. Like the lighting is very yellow, and you might hear the heater in the background and people talking upstairs. So I'm going to try to talk over all that, and my sister is sitting right beside the camera. Yeah, so I just want to film my March favorites and get this up for you guys. All the makeup products that I'll be showing you, I'll be reaching into this little makeup bag right here. So if you see me digging, that's what I'm digging in. The first thing I'm going to show you is the Aveeno Active Naturals Positively Radiant Daily Moisturizer with SPF of 15, and it's the 120 milliliter bottle. Aveeno is a little bit more of an expensive drugstore brand, I would have to say. Like this bottle at Walmart was probably around $15 or $14, and at Shoppers Drug Mart, which is like a CVS Walgreens type of thing, it sells it for like $19.20, so it's almost the price of like a Clinique moisturizer, which is $30, that you can buy at department stores or your Sephora. And I really like the Clinique moisturizer as well, but I prefer to wear that one at night since it doesn't have the SPF, and then I like to wear this one because it's a little bit more thicker, and I can wear this under my makeup throughout the day. It gives my skin some moisture and it doesn't keep it really dry. It's a great moisturizer. The next thing I will show you, I think I'll show you this one, is a foundation, and this is the Revlon Colorstay 24 Hour Foundation, and I'm in the shade 180 Sand Beige. So when my sister and I were younger, we didn't really wear a ton of foundation. I mean, for competition and for dance and for recitals, we never wore a lot of face makeup. We just wore like a pressed powder on our face, like that was all we wore, and some blush. In December, I got this foundation, and I heard a lot of good things about it. I think they repackaged this and everything. Revlon foundations are supposed to have a lot of hype and are supposed to be really good, so I thought that this was a good one to try out because I really wanted a full coverage, medium to full coverage foundation. I'm the type of person that either likes a full coverage like face makeup or nothing at all on my face. I'm not one of those in between. It's coverage or no coverage. So this one I think is amazing for medium to full coverage. It's a drugstore foundation as well, so for the drugstore it's great. The drugstore has definitely raised their prices on these foundations, which I'm not entirely happy about. I know a lot of people aren't. Like at the drugstore this was probably $13, but at somewhere like Shoppers it was more like between $17 and $22. So that's almost the price of some department store foundations or foundations you can buy at Sephora. But overall, I really like this foundation, and I've used up to maybe here. And my sister uses it sometimes too as well when she wants a little bit more coverage. I definitely think that this will be really good for dance competitions and stuff as well because, again, it gives you a full coverage and you need to look perfect on stage, as we all know. Another face product that I want to show you is the Benefit What's Up highlighter, and it comes in this little packaging. It's like really super small. It's usually bigger and comes with like a sponge tip on the end, but I got this in a birthday set with a They're Real mascara, which I'm loving and I'm wearing today on my lashes. So the What's Up highlighter is a really pretty like solid kind of glue stick looking formulated. I mean, it's not glue. This is a champagne-y color. I'll do a zoom up on this as well, and at first I've had mixed feelings about this. I thought it looked really weird on my cheekbones because that's the only place I really like to apply highlighter, and I thought it didn't really show up, but the more I put on, and I put it like all the way up to here on both cheeks, I thought it showed up a lot more. So a lot of my highlighters I just put right here, but with this I like to put all here, and it just glistens so much nicer. So I definitely think that this is a good product to invest in if you want something on the go. You don't need a brush to dab into a powder highlighter. You just dab this on, wipe it in with your fingers, and you're great. You can also use this for like a highlighter here, or down the bridge of your nose, on your cupid's bow, and then your brow bone. And the next product I want to show you is a brow powder, and I recently just got this from Anastasia. I like to say that better than Anastasia. I don't know why. It just sounds better to me. Anyways, so this is in the shade medium brown brow powder, and I love, first of all, the packaging. Rose gold. I don't own anything that is rose gold, especially in makeup cosmetics. And I think that they repackaged this packaging, so it's really pretty, and it reminds me a lot of Rock & Republic's packaging. I really want some Rock & Republic makeup, but I don't know where to buy that in Canada. So anyways, it's just a really sleek, classic package, and then there's a darker shade on this side and then a lighter shade on this side. I like to use the lighter on the inner part, and then on the tail of my my brow, I like to use the darker color just to give it some more length because I have short brows as it is. I used to not have such short brows, but if you get them waxed and threaded a lot, then they start to become shorter and shorter and thinner. You know what I mean if you get your brows threaded or waxed. Anyways, overall this is a great product. I've been using it a lot this month and I really like it as a brow powder. I haven't owned a brow powder. Actually I have. I used the Essence one, which is also a really, really good one, but I didn't like the packaging of that one. Okay, I guess we'll move on to eyes now. So the first thing is my Nudetude Palette by the Balm Cosmetics. I talk about this a lot. So I'll just get to the point and tell you exactly what color I've been wearing. To be honest, the only color I've worn from this palette this month is Serious, which is just a matte black. I use it to set my liquid liner because then it doesn't go anywhere all day. And I have a problem with like crying out the sides of my eyes. That sounds so weird, but whenever I'm like walking from the bus to like my house after school or like from a class to a portable, I tend, like when the wind is going towards my eyes, like I get tears. I'm not even crying, just a lot of water starts to pour out the sides and then my wing just goes gone. Like it's gone by the end of the day. So setting it with the matte black is just great. It keeps it all day and it's a really nice dark deep black. So ooh, it's just that one there. And the next two things I want to show you are another two eyeshadow palettes, and they're by Wet n Wild. And this one is in Comfort Zone and this one is in Petal Pusher. And these are my favorite, by far, eyeshadow palettes that Wet n Wild has made. And I use all these colors all the time. I think they're so pretty and versatile. If I've been reaching for colored eyeshadows this month, it has either been purple or greens. And I wore this one really dark, smoky, green, like foresty look to school one day. And I used the Comfort Zone palette, and I'll do a zoom up on this, but I used, I don't even remember, this color here, which is just this like light grassy green color, and then I put the Brow Bone shade, which is just like this gray kind of color. It looks like a color from Urban Decay or something. It's not quite like Sin, but it's a little bit more silvery toned. And I put that on like the inner part right there, and then I used the crease color, which is this deep, deep, like sparkly, shimmery forest green color in the crease, and then this definer color right under the lower lash line, and it was so pretty. I got so many compliments that day. They're like, oh my god, your eyes look so nice and sultry. They're dark, but they're not like smoky eye dark. They're like a green smoky eye, so it had a little bit different of a twist to it, and it looked really good on my brown eyes, surprisingly, because I didn't think greens like these shades would look amazing on my eyes, but they looked really pretty. And I haven't used a ton of these neutral shadows. Funny story, this one actually just keeps cracking. I haven't touched that one since I bought the palette. I really don't like it that much. It's a really dark color, reminds me of like Tracks or Beauty Marks from MAC, and I don't like a lot of really dark brown colors like that. This one was just cracking away since I bought it, so that's why it shows I hit pan, but I really haven't used it. But you can achieve a really pretty nice neutral eye just using the sides, this side of the palette. And then the other palette, the Petal Pusher, another really, really pretty palette. I did a tutorial with a couple of these shades, and I'll link that down below. It was a collab tutorial, and I used this brow bone color, which is just shimmery pink, but I didn't use it on my brow bone. I used it all over the lid, and then I played around with these purple. I don't use these darker colors because I don't really know how to use them. And look, I don't know, I'll have to figure it out, but the other colors are beautiful, and I'm actually wearing some of them today, like a deeper purple eye look. So this has been my go-to palette for purples definitely this month. I will say my favorite place from the drugstore to buy eyeshadows would have to be Wet n Wild, just because the products are so pigmented and there's so many MAC dupes in there and higher end dupes like from Urban Decay and stuff. So I think that that's a really good brand to gravitate towards for eyeshadows. They're amazing quality, amazing prices. Like these palettes were maybe $3 or $4, and I live in Canada, so I can't imagine what it'd be like in the US. So for your money, it's great. I definitely recommend purchasing those. The next two products are another two eye thingies, and this first one is the Maybelline Color Eye Tattoo in Tough as Taupe, and it's just a taupe color. Just looks like that. I remember when these first came out, I couldn't find this color, and I think the other one was Pomegranate Punk anywhere, and I only wanted those two colors because I had so many similar other pink pots to the other colors, like coppery and gold tones. So I thought I wanted to try a taupe color out, and a lot of people were like, had really mixed feelings about this color, that it was too muddy, that it just looks like every color in the rainbow mixed together, so it's like a really gross color. But the reason why I like it so much, it doesn't even, I don't think, have any shimmer in it, and it's just a matte Taupe Gray. And I love wearing cool colored eyeshadows on my eyelids. I think it complements brown eyes really well as well. I'll be honest, when I first got this, I used it, I was like, this creases. I don't want it, I don't like it, and I'm not going to use it. That was a great $8 down the drain. But I think it's with my new eye primer that I'm using, and the way I'm applying this now, so it doesn't crease, that's why I'm liking it so much. So I totally don't think that anymore about these color eye tattoos. My opinion is totally switched. Next is a eye primer, and since I ran out of my Urban Decay primer potion from Urban Decay, I decided to try a new one. So I got this one in a set of Tarte products, and this is the Tarte Clean Slate 360 Creaseless 12-Hour Smoothing Eye Primer. And this is just how it looks. I've basically finished the tube, so I'm gonna have to buy another eye primer soon, and I'm thinking of buying the NARS eye primer, so let me know if any of you have tried it, how that one works. But this is like a miracle worker. I think it works even better than the Urban Decay primer potion, and I'm not even sure if that's right, like if that should be happening, because no one talks about this product and everyone talks about either the Urban Decay primer potion or the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. So I was like, okay, am I going crazy thinking this one's better than that one? So I don't know. You tell me, have any of you tried it? Do you like it? Because I think it does an amazing job, especially at keeping the color eye tattoo on your eyes the whole day and like nothing creasing. So I don't know, I really like this product, and I've been really into some Tarte products this month, so I'll definitely have to repurchase this if I can't find another eye primer. Like, this will definitely be my like go back to this one type thing, if that makes sense. And my lip favorites for the month, I'm actually wearing this combo on my lips right now. I don't even know if you'll be able to tell. It's like a mauve color, and then I have a lilac lip gloss on top, and I just think it looks so pretty. Anyways, Rimmel lipstick. I love this packaging for the Moisture Renew line. This is my favorite drugstore packaging. I don't like a ton of their Moisture Renew colors. I think the color selection isn't amazing, but this is the one that a lot of people talked about a couple years back, and it's in the shade 180 Vintage Pink, and it's just a pure mauve on camera, and it looks pretty dark, but you can totally pull this off. You can totally pull this off. You can totally pull this off on any skin tone. I think it looks really pretty, and I wore it a lot in the fall time, and then I was like, you know, I don't think I can wear, oh sorry, I have a hair in my mouth. I don't think I can wear this during the spring because it's too much of a dark mauve. But then with this Revlon Super Lustrous Lip Gloss on top in Lilac Pastel, it just completes the look. It makes it look so much less dark, and then it gives it a very cool toned vibe to the lips and looks super, super pretty for the spring. So this has been my go-to spring combo so far since it's Easter weekend. I've been wearing it all Easter weekend long because I'm like, purple, you know, Easter, it makes sense, looks great. And I've really, really been liking it. So I'll definitely have to maybe do even a video on these Revlon Lustrous lip glosses, like a review video or something, because they work amazing, and I have multiple other colors of this. My sister and I, this is like the only lip glosses we wear other than like a couple MAC ones we own. So the next thing I've been loving this month is dry shampoos, and that sounds crazy from a girl. I don't know if I ever told any of you this, but when dry shampoos first came out and I bought, well actually I think my sister bought both of these. Anyways, when she did, I tried them and I was like, this does nothing for my hair. I don't like them. I don't see the point in dry shampoo. I totally switched my mind on that, just like the color eye tattoos from Maybelline. I have dance first period at school. When I have third day hair, my hair is just out of whack. It is like somewhat greasy. It isn't clean. It doesn't smell like flowers. So spraying these in your hair just totally like sets it to a different like mood, I guess. It just, this one first of all smells like hairspray, so this one to me smells like dance competition season and recital because it smells like all the hairsprays that the girls use. So this is the Tresemme Fresh Start, and this is the Batisse Dry Shampoo, and so this is in the like scent floral and flirty. So they're both really good products. I've been missing out. I use these, just toss them in my dance bag, and then I'll like spray it in my hair to make it smell fresher, not necessarily to make it cleaner, but it absorbs the oil in the roots of your hair and it just smells great. So these are great dry shampoos, and I definitely recommend you invest in one because these aren't very expensive. They're like $4 or $5 each.